Hey, drone here, we're gonna send it. Let's send it. This joint has DVR on it. Let's go. This drone is about 6 years old. The FPV camera that's on it that has DVR, that's probably about 2 or 3 years old itself. We were flying it with a wind of about 7 to 6 miles per hour at our back. So going out is going to be seamless, although we will pick up altitude pretty high here, which you'll see I'll have to come back down from. But on the way back was scary. I actually chose a different way back instead of a straight path back because I definitely thought I was going to lose this due to the wind or due to battery loss, because on the way back, again, super aggressive flight. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Look at the other channels. Anybody else still playing with these drones? That's what reviewing is about. I think that's what reviewing about. Complete quality testing. 2 to 3 to 4 years down the line, you can know what I said in the beginning was true, or maybe what I thought in the beginning wasn't true, and now the drone 3 years down the line is garbage. This drone right here, the Syma X5C, I have it paired to the Jumper. The original controller is good. The Jumper will give it epic range like I'm showing you here. But the X5C, there's no altitude hold. This is a you fly it drone. The only improvements that I would have on this drone, instead of gear to gear, it would have been a direct feed, same size drone. I think it would have given it a little bit more power. But now we on the way back. And this is going to get difficult at this juncture. I think at some point here, I actually slightly lost control of it. And right here, I think it would. Right here, you can see it kind of winding. No. It's like, all right, now we gotta get it back. Again, this is a super cheap drone. The FPV camera could be replaced. It's not super expensive or anything, but this is what gets my heart racing. Sure, you can make an FPV build brushless with a dope transmitter, receiver. No, you're gonna get out here. I had no clue if I was gonna get past the second field because I looked at all my other videos from the past years. I've never gone past that second field, which is the field that we're coming up on where that X is in the path. I never went to the third field. So this is a record for me, and I was feeling good about it. We kind of almost went out there yesterday, but I didn't get the footage, and yesterday was a more perfect day because there was like no wind. Today I'm like, it's windy, I'm not sure if I want to do it, but we're doing it. You can see I've chosen a different path. I've chosen to go over the path here. I'm directly forward. If I pan my head up, you can see the shiny spot in the center by the horizon. That's water. I'm actually in front of that a little bit, but I'm choosing not to fly over the first abyss just because if this thing goes down due to low voltage because it's flying in an aggressive flight, or due to the wind toppling it, or it unbinding from the controller for some reason, whatever may have you, I'm choosing the safe route home by flying over this path. That way, if it goes down, hopefully I'll know where it is and I can recover my stuff. Guys, again, hit the subscribe button. We've been doing this since day one. I've been preaching about some of these drones since day one, and it's well past day one. It's several years past day one, I promise you that. And guess what? Guess what I still got in my arsenal? The drones that I was preaching you all about. The drones that I was saying, hey, you got to go buy this. The drones that I was saying, wow. The drones that I made 20, 30 videos on the same exact drone, not because I was paid to do it, not because I was getting paid to do it, not because I was receiving promotionals, but because the drone held my interest. Syma X5C 2022 in the air, DVR on a 5.8 gigahertz to Fat Sharks using the original Jumper. Come on now. Another one of these drones that definitely has a nice spot in my heart is the World Tech Toys Striker. I gotta get one of those up in air. Essentially the same exact drone as the Syma X5C, but the innards are a little bit different, and the protocol is definitely different because you can't bind the Striker to a Jumper. Fortunately with Syma, for the most part, until I start switching up to some of the Wi-Fi drones, the majority of the Syma X8s, the Syma X5s, even some of the smaller ones, I think it's the X21 and maybe even an X22, all that stuff, same protocol. You get a Jumper, you can have epic range. Obviously, you got to do a little modification. That way you keep your eyes in the sky and you can see where your drone is. And if you are dealing with wind, know that you are dealing with wind before flying out. I did that with the Autel drone that I had, the Evo. And we flew, I think, like 1.5 miles or something to the next city, or 2 miles or 3, I don't know. But I wasn't sure I was going to get it back because of the same reason. I was going out was quick because I had wind on my back, just like this flight. There I am. That was a pretty far distance, yo. That was far, right? And then on the way back, I was fighting wind, so the battery was going low, and I was unsure if I was going to be able to bring it home. But as you can see, Striker clone X5C Syma, the original, we got it home. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. I'll definitely get at you.